By the way, real quick, I want to throw in this TCU BYU thing.
Yeah, throw it in.
It's not a hot dog down the hallway, friend. Did you guys hear about this with TCU is trying to keep BYU fans from getting tickets to the TCU game at TCU? Like, do you think that's a legitimate, I don't know, opportunity? Like, I think that's weak sauce.
That
I think
they're
it's
limiting
weak.
tickets.
Yeah, that they're making BYU's one of the games that are in their Keep It Purple plan or whatever.
Yeah.
This never works.
Purple plan.
This never works.
On,
hey,
guy.
I don't know how to break this to you, friends, but BYU fans are papered up.
Yeah.
They make pretty good money. B, your resellers are still getting those tickets.
Yes.
So that's not going to happen. And if you're saying, hey, we want to keep BYU fans out of our season ticket area, okay, those tickets are still getting sold in the aftermarket.
Yes.
I just think I've never understood why schools try to keep the opponent out. It's part of what makes the environment great.
Yes.
And at TCU, I think that you should be better than this.
Yeah, and I think TCU, they want it to be, a dominant home field advantage, and I get that. But you're not going to stop BYU fan from traveling. BYU fan, like he said, has money. They have connections. They're going to get tickets. It just is what it is. And the guy, the TCU fan who's not even interested in the game but got a ticket allotment for season tickets and is going to scalp them all, like, come on, dude. Like, you know what it is. So that's why I say, like, I'll be curious when this game's on ESPN, like, what the crowd looks like. Just how much blue is in the building. That's what
I think it's going to be a lot.
Because we remember when, what was it, BYU in Arizona and Las Vegas, I think it was, at the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
I think, you remember how well BYU traveled to Vegas.
Yeah.
So is it really,
my God.
like, is it really any question? I mean,
The Shamrock series with Notre Dame?
yeah.
Oh,
like,
my God.
Is it really any question that BYU would travel good to Texas or, any of the Big 12 states that you want to point to? It's really not that far of a jaunt. I mean, what is it, a 2-hour flight, maybe? Like, that's not far for BYU fan, man. I mean, they're willing to drive, 4 hours to Vegas or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that far for them. So that's why I say, like, BYU fans have money. They want to spend that money on the program, not even to boost the program, but to buy tickets and go to the game. So don't be surprised if the Blue Wave shows up.
The Blue Wave.
The Blue Wave, that's right.
I just think you're throwing a bunch of gas on the fire for a game and I'm not a BYU fan, but I have to imagine that when you have this first schedule and you see that, hey, TCU's on that schedule, I have to imagine that that's one of the games you're going to circle. Like,
yes.
I have to imagine.
Yes.
Because you look at BYU's schedule and you start to understand, well, hey, BYU's not going to win very many more games in Colorado this year, yo. But you look at some of the games, TCU on October 14th, man, that's a game where you're like, okay, we're going to, Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, and we're wearing our 10-gallon hats, and we're putting on our ass-kicking boots.
We're no Dion in our cowboy hats, but we'll do.
By the way, here's BYU's football schedule. Sam Houston, Southern Utah.
Dubs.
At Arkansas, at Kansas, Cincinnati, at TCU, Texas Tech, at Texas, at West Virginia, Iowa State, Oklahoma, at Oklahoma State. My God.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
My God.
That's not going to go well.
That's going to be amazing.
That's not going to go well, dude.
That is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Teddy Wayman gives a membership gift. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you, Teddy. Landon Porter, welcome to the membership.
Let's go.
Way to go, Landon. Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Okay, I have to take a moment and read this DM from Ty Duke, who meant to put it in the comment section, apparently.
Okay.
On the Apple TV portion. He said, just wanted to let you know that there is the Apple TV, which is the streaming content service, parentheses, crap. And then there is the Apple TV box itself, which allows you to use your cable provider's password and access the apps on the actual box like you would your phone. You may already know this, and if so sorry for the reset.
Ain't no reset.
Ain't no reset. I know how Apple TV works. I mean, is that the point of that, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
And Ty, it's not personal, Ty Duke. I know how it works. I mean, the set-top box, and I just think it's an extra step. It's an extra effort. That's the issue. Like, it's just one of those things where you're just struggling to try and work it into, again, your ecosystem.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to work it into your ecosystem, it's like, dude, I don't. This is one of those deals where I just don't feel like Apple TV is easy for 9 out of 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think 9 out of 10 people still have to figure it out.
Yes.
Right? And again, let's get in the comments section on it. I don't know how you go about this, but it's just not something that, I don't think it's easy.
No.
It's not
You
YouTube
have to go
TV.
out of your way. You have to go out of your way to get the Apple TV box, to get it all set up. And I don't necessarily disagree with Ty Duke. Once you've done that, I'm sure it's phenomenal. But that still does not cure the problem of, okay, once you have the box and you've got that all set up, now you got to log in all your apps again. And it's like, okay, why would I go and get the Apple TV box when I have a smart TV that has all the apps on it already? That's what I'm saying. Apple TV can't run from the lack of value they present to the consumer. That's the problem. Like, the reason we all have Amazon Prime Video is because I can get everything from Your Mom's Cookbook show to, Fast and Furious to John Wick to, whatever, Thursday Night Football. Like, it just is all encompassing no matter who you are. It's like, hey, whoever you are, you're here. That's not Apple TV's value proposition.
And I don't want a set-top box.
Yeah.
I don't. I want an app on my phone, which Apple TV has. I don't know. It just feels clunky to me. That's all.
It feels mechanical.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, Mike Rayner, a new member of the show.
Let me pull it out here. Hang on. I'm a little behind the curve here. Hang on. Okay, all right. Hey.
There we go, Mike. Appreciate you guys very much. Make sure you guys hit the like button, please. We're at about 2,000 views. We have 96 likes. We always like that. We always try to get to 200 likes a show. So we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Connor Johnson, Monty, I expected, but for Jake to think he needs a box. I don't think you need a box. From what I understand, you regularly get box now.
That's every day.
My point is, with Apple TV, I just don't think Apple TV is easy.
No.
And it's not, I don't know why. And this is the thing, I don't know why. I've never looked at Apple TV. I think my sister-in-law has it. Mm-hmm. But I've never looked at it. And I don't have an explanation. I don't think Apple TV sucks. I don't think it's terrible. It's just, again, ecosystem. It's not in my ecosystem.
What is?
DirecTV stream on my phone, YouTube TV stream on my phone, YouTube, and Paramount through Amazon Prime Video. Because I have all those apps on my TV.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's very interesting that Apple TV has just never found its way into my
Especially as an Apple guy.
And I'm an Apple guy, but Apple TV's never found its way into my entertainment orifice.
Yeah.
Delaric, I do not like Apple Overlord. My Prime Overlord disapproves. Well,
there is that too. There is that.
That's exactly what it is. And I'll be honest with you. You know why I haven't probably ever gone and looked? Because I think now that we're all really streaming clients, I have everything I need.
Yeah.
There's not a hole that I'm trying to fill in my entertainment ecosystem. Like I'm not out looking for MLB package. I have it already. I don't need NFL Sunday Ticket. I've got it already. Mm-hmm. So I'm not looking for new content. And if I am, it's probably entertainment, and I get all of that through Amazon Prime Video because, again, Mayor of Kingstown is on Paramount, Amazon Prime Video. Tulsa Kings, Amazon Prime Video.
But here's the tough thing. I think the conversation for Apple is also that they got beat out by smart TVs. Because again,
I would agree with that.
and I see all the comments talking about how you don't need the Apple TV box, but think of it this way. If Apple TV had come to market sooner, like 10 years ago, before smart TVs were really hot and popping, like before it was just industry standard.
They did. And you know the issue? They sucked. They didn't have anything. They didn't have.
Yep.
And again, I don't know what they have now versus what they used to have. I just don't have a need for it.
Yeah.
And maybe I think to jump on your point there,
Yeah.
I just, it's outside of my vision at this point. Like,
Well, it's
I'm
just
not paying
needed.
another
It doesn't
fee.
give you anything that you don't have already.
But is MLS enough of a draw?
No.
Like, we were watching Leeds and Leicester today
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
On USA.
Stream through YouTube TV. So I get my soccer already. And like I said, I'm the guy that goes to 5, 6, Real Salt Lake games a year. So I'm not gonna buy the MLS pass because I'm not gonna watch that much MLS. All I really care about is RSL. That's it. So I'm not gonna buy the pass.
Yeah.
So I have no need to go to. Now, if Apple TV lands Pac-12, I might have to consider that. But it's another fee. And like, I'd really have to be able to say, okay, well, what do you guys think a ballpark for Pac-12 football would be? And if they're smart, they'll package football and basketball together for like a pass.
Mm-hmm.
The Pac-12 sports pass or whatever you want to call it. What are you willing to pay a year for that?
A year?
Well, because it was $249 for the NFL Sunday ticket for this coming season.
Yeah, and
we paid.
Major League Baseball pass is $25 a month.
Are you willing to pay $25 a month for
$300 a year.
Are you
I
willing
don't know
to
that I'm willing to pay $300 a year, dude.
I don't know that I
feel
am
petty
either.
as hell saying that, but I'm not sure that I feel like I'm here for like 3 teams. That's it.
Yeah. Greg Hawkins is saying that there's an app. You don't need the Apple TV box. So you can get Apple TV on a TV. And I consider myself pretty tech savvy.
Okay, let's put it to the test.
I don't have, if there's an Apple TV app on a smart TV, I don't have it. I don't have it. And Jake's pulling up the Samsung, and let's see if I know
how to work this remote.
Let's see if we can pull out a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, there's Jake. You guys are going to get the
Peacock is not going to load. Thank you.
There you go.
I don't want to exit.
Go ahead and whip it around. There it is. Right.
Hey.
So now we are looking for Apple TV. Like, this is what people are going to have to do.
Okay, the remote is in delay.
Yeah, I don't know why you're on Z here.
I don't know what's going on here, bro.
See, Jake is not.
See, you go and look for Apple, and this is what happens. I work this remote every day. Never have an issue.
Jake is now showing you guys his technical skills.
Here we go.
Like,
Help me. There it is.
Apple TV
comes right up. Right?
Oh, there it is at the top. Just go all the way to the top in the menu there.
Apple TV under videos.
Now, what happens when you load it?
Apple TV logo.
I mean, I got to tell you, that was pretty easy, Greg Hawkins. I appreciate you saying that.
Here we go.
So the Apple TV, there it is.
Okay. So you're getting all their shows first now. MLS,
where is sports?
Right there, MLS.
Okay, so scroll over to MLS.
Right
there, hit subscribe. What does it cost us to subscribe to this? Let's see what the price structure is.
Okay.
And you got to do this. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. This is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do that.
I just want to be able to subscribe through my TV.
Okay. Or sign in with remote.
Go to sign in with remote. I hate QR codes for stuff like this.
QR code. Oh, I don't know your Apple ID.
See,
bro.
then we got to, I'm
not
telling
trying to add my Apple ID though.
And I'm just telling you, man. Again, with all due respect, I just am not, it's not difficult. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather just go to YouTube TV.
I don't feel like it.
I just would rather go to YouTube TV and watch Pac-12 football.
Yeah.
Connor says, Monty, I expected that from Jake to think he needs a box. I don't think you need a box. I understand that. J.K. Marshall says, I hate boxes. Now I feel stupid. Are you guys happy?
You guys were right more than we were for once in your life. Congratulations.
Yeah. Dave says, not hard. Well, you know.
Stay hard.
You should.
You should stay hard.
There are pills for that.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I really don't care if you think it's sus.
Brandon Butler says that's the same on every stream service, brothers. Yeah, well, I guess so. I don't know. Through Amazon Prime, I never have to log in. So you're probably right.
But it doesn't solve the riddle of why do I just not feel like Apple TV? As an I am an we are Apple people.
And here's the thing. You had to do the same thing with YouTube TV at one point. But you know what the difference is? It's in the Google ecosystem. So I just had to click one tap, signed in, subscribed, done. That's it. Dude, it was super easy because they put a little thing and YouTube TV is just like that. I signed up for YouTube TV on my computer. So maybe I should try signing up for Apple TV on my computer.
But again, why? Why would you? There's not YouTube TV is a different proposition than Apple TV. YouTube TV is basically regular TV, just streamed. Apple TV is a bunch of TV shows and some soccer.
Well, that's a good point.
Right? So
that's a good point.
Two different products. This is why I keep saying, I don't give a damn if it's an app or a box or your mom's room. I don't care. They're not providing content that I give a damn about, dude.
Yeah. Well, Ted Lasso is worth it.
Okay, but
am I paying?
But I'm not.
Am I buying Apple
not
TV for Ted
paying,
Lasso?
No, I'm not.
I'm
not. Like, I'd rather listen to Buddy rant about Ted Lasso and spend his money on it than me spend my money on it and add yet another app to my TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not interested.
Tanner Plummer never thought Apple boxes would be a hot button issue on the show. Seriously, right? Brandon, if Mayor of Kingstown was on Apple next season, you would both be subscribed. But no, because I get it through Amazon Prime.
No, but he's saying if it was.
If it moved off
if it wasn't on Amazon and it was on Apple, then maybe. But again, here's the point though. That's not. I don't disagree. I would have never found it if it was on Apple.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
the problem.
I don't know. Yeah. Robert Moffat, they don't teach this stuff in school. They don't. They probably should. Checking accounts and how to log into Apple TV, taught by Greg Hawkins. Right? Like, Greg says, no idea why anyone would rather sign in on their remote control. No idea. That's terrible. I'll never do that. Jeremy Callahan, Hulu Plus Live TV is better than YouTube TV. Never seen Hulu. Never seen Hulu either.
See, isn't it so funny how it works, though? Like, some of you guys are Hulu. Some are Apple. We're not Apple. We're not Hulu. We're YouTube TV. Like, it's just so funny how we just kind of find our way to this app or that, like just these different one-off things. Like, I don't know how you explain that.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, and I think the funny part about the whole thing is that all you're looking for, honest to God, all you're looking for is the best, and that's why you go to Barbecue Pit Stop. Because you know, when you think about the best barbecue equipment, you think Barbecue Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com.
I'm for real.
You think Logan, Layton, Lehigh, Payson, St. George, Murray on State Street across from the mall.
I'm for real.
That's what you're thinking about because it's barbecuepitstop.com, right? bbqpitstop.com. And I know I say this and you guys are like, oh, you're just saying that. The guys at Barbecue Pit Stop, and again, please, go look for their YouTube channel. Go look for their Instagram account, BBQ Pit Stop. They're phenomenal. And I would highly encourage you guys, if you don't have a pellet smoker, you've got to get a pellet smoker.
And we were saying that.
It's life-changing. Man, you plug that thing in and everybody's like, oh, Monty, you think signing in the Apple TV is a ball buster? Try learning how to smoke on a pellet smoker, bruh. Well, let me tell you, it's not difficult. You plug it in, you put the pellets in, you hit ignite, and you put your wings all drums because nobody on this show eats flats.
This isn't golf, bro. It takes 5 minutes to have perfect technique. You're good.
Seriously.
You're good.
It's super easy. And the food quality is amazing. It's not like you're Greg Hawkins getting bugs in your Chipotle salad last week. Why go to Chipotle when you can make your own chicken on the smoker?
Chicken.
Man, and Barbecue Pit Stop will teach you how to do that. They will give you all of the accoutrements. You go in there, I'm a Traeger guy, but they've got Big Green Egg, they've got Yoder, Camp Chef, Traeger. They've got all the accessories, and they've got the best humans no matter what store you go to, whether it's the grand opening in Payson a couple of weeks ago, whether it is the beautiful brand new store in St. George. Logan's got the best butcher shop, in my opinion. The guys that I took great care of, Jake and I, are in Murray on State Street across from the mall. Clinton and Steve down in Lehigh with their crew. Like, every one of the barbecue pit stops are just good dudes to do business with. Check them out at bbqpitstop.com. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. Tanner says, "Oh, you're just saying that, Monty." Yeah, I was just saying that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, you were just saying that. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
Robert Moffat says BBQ Pit Stop knows how to handle boxes.
We were saying that.
You know, I mean, if you've been to Barbecue Pit Stop, you know
Yeah.
that they handle boxes. Greg Hawkins, in all seriousness, streaming in general is a total mess right now.
Man, you're not wrong.
Are you
bro.
guys happy with your TV offering? I am not. I'll be honest with you. If I could, I've never said this out loud before. If I could just go to DirecTV on stream, I would. But hey, with NFL Sunday Ticket, you have to sign a contract. Like, if I could get out, I would. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind having YouTube TV as my entertainment provider.
Would I have stayed if I knew that?
You get a DVR, you get on demand, like you get everything that you need. I'm a huge YouTube TV fan, but I'm also an Amazon Prime Video fan.
Yeah.
The problem is I want one all-in solution.
Well, that I think is the next advent in technology with streaming.
You do.
It's all like one place. You're going to pay more, but it's one place. It's easy. It's all there.
Yeah, listen, man, I think it is remarkable. I think it is remarkable that the technology advancements and how quickly they happen, that it never ceases to amaze me. Because you just find yourself every day almost, it feels like, getting something new or getting an update or
What better fucking execution?
But man, I agree. Streaming is a mess right now. It's way too costly. And again, if I ask you directly, will you be honest? How many people have any idea what they pay for entertainment right now? I don't know. A good bit of it's a tax write-off for me, like my MLB package, the NFL Sunday Ticket, all my TV. Like it's a write-off for me. But
Yeah.
Stop. Connor, you stop it right now. We all know it's drums.
No.
Jeremy Callahan says flats, and I'm about to have some.
Team flat.
Well, you like flat everything. But, Connor Johnson, flats and Reese Witherspoon crew.
Team flats, Team Reese.
Wow,
team
did you
lean.
really just go back to the Reese Witherspoon, Tom Brady combo? That's amazing. Ryan Fair, I think that's the issue. Too many streaming options.
Yeah, dude.
And they all cost too much.
If there were less options, we'd be willing to pay more. That's the sad part.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people who I think if they had their druthers would just rather have stream. J.K. Marshall, is Sling TV still a thing? Very much still a thing now. And it's not even that you can watch TV on any device anymore. It's that they have a full complement of television programming and entertainment. It absolutely is a thing. Tanner Plummer, I'm cool with my TV offering. I have Fubo TV, and it's worked out beautifully for me. There you go.
There you go, man.
There you go. That's phenomenal
And
for
you
you.
can get the Jazz. Well, but
Could've.
we're waiting for their TV deal, but you could have, yeah.
But how big a deal is that going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be a massive deal.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a massive deal. Renee Roque, I have YouTube TV, and I like it just fine. I used to have Dish. I liked it as well. Why'd you switch?
How many of you watch the Showgram on a TV?
Yeah, this
Since
is interesting.
We're talking about smart TVs.
Well, we were talking to an advertiser about this, and we were talking about the prevalence of televisions and that TVs have now really become a big freaking deal. And I think what's really interesting is that you do have a lot of people that watch YouTube on TVs because, again, it's that Google thing where it's really super easy to use it, and you don't have to log into anything to watch YouTube content.
Mm-hmm.
To like it, subscribe, any of that, leave a comment, you have to have a YouTube account. But you can just flip on YouTube on any computer, TV, tablet, phone, and you don't have to sign in to watch videos.
Yeah, TV is the second most used device on our showroom.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Only behind the cell phone, of course.
Yeah, why, Larry Scott? Why didn't you go to YouTube TV? Why didn't you go to Google, man? I think it was a huge mistake. I really do. Dodger fan, drums all the way. That's right. Damn right. Gary, what's up, Gary? Good to see you. He says, ideally, I would love to have everything on YouTube TV. I hate a ton of streaming services. Me too. I have a ton of streaming services. Me too. and I'm over it.
Yeah.
I think Greg's point about streaming being a mess, totally agree. Jeremy Callahan, I could not be happier than I am with Hulu Plus Live TV. Having ESPN Plus stuff integrated right in with the linear channels is awesome. I ditched DirecTV for it and love it. There you go.
There you go, dude.
There you go.
But you see what I mean? It does kind of seem like when people find their thing, like whether it's Hulu or Fubo, or like you're seeing these comments where it's like, Tanner said I have Fubo and I love it. Jeremy saying I have Hulu Plus Live TV and I love it. Like, it's just, you just have to find your way with it.
Yep. Greg Hawkins says they pay around $100 a month for entertainment. YouTube Premium, Apple, Xbox, and Prime. Wow.
Okay, I need to look into Xbox because I'm seeing more and more people use their Xbox to do like all this different stuff.
Yes. I see it all the time. Renee Roca says round butts and flat wings. Not for Jake. Fear the Deer, what's up? I got my YouTube Premium to watch the Monty Show ad-free. Hey, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Kay Nurin, my TV came with Samsung TV, as did mine. Jacob DeLambo says buying movies digitally is sad.
Dude, movies, video games.
I miss going to the movies. I do. I want to see John Wick so bad. I want to see. We've got to
see that
go.
in theater.
Got to go see it in theaters. LOL, Renee gets it.
Yeah.
Because Renee said round butts and flat wings. Exactly. Geoff, how the heck are you, buddy? Dude, I'm hella here for Reese Witherspoon and flats and leaning while pooping.
Dude, I'm just glad you're alive and commenting after that story you told the members only, bro.
Yeah, Geoff had a tough day today.
Yeah, send Geoff some positivity, huh?
Now, never say anything nice about the Angels. Screw the Angels.
Yeah. I'm glad Noah Syndergaard's a Dodger now.
Geoff, I wish you well. Jet Wayman says, I have Sling and Fubo TV. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. Michael Peck. I'm one of the people who have too many and no idea what I spend. YouTube TV, Amazon, Netflix, HBO Max, Apple. I barely use them. It's a problem.
Michael Peck, do you have kids?
You are not alone.
Like, do you have a family or is it just you?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Jeremy Callahan, but do any of these integrate ESPN Plus with other channels like Hulu does?
YouTube TV. Well, actually, no, that's not true.
Not
YouTube
true.
TV doesn't integrate ESPN Plus.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
I
a good
agree.
point. Yeah.
Saul Goodman says, yuppie, one here.
What is that? What do you mean,
I
dude?
have no
what does
idea.
that mean, dude?
Geoff, I'm watching you guys on my smart TV and chatting on my phone.
See,
Ooh,
that's a hack right there. I'm telling
Love
you,
that.
a lot of people do that now.
Love that. Connor Johnson. Monty has brought together Pac-12 and Big 12 fans over chicken wings and chicks. LOL. He says respectfully. Hey, man, we try to unify on this show.
Ass to grass, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Renee, finally got internet fast enough where we live to stream with confidence. See, and that's a big deal.
Another thing.
Man, Renee, you're on fire today.
Yeah, great points here.
Internet speed is a huge issue.
On
I
both
think
sides of the streaming spectrum.
I think there's a lot of people who struggle with it.
For us, when we go on the road, internet's a big problem for us, dude.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kurt Peters, how the heck are you? I stream on my TV. Only problem, I have to use my phone to add to the chat. Well, I appreciate you doing that. Ryan Fair, most boomers watch it on Xbox and millennials watch on apps. Truth, bro. Absolutely true. Fear the Deer. I airdrop you guys to my Apple TV, LOL.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
I love it.
See what I mean?
Tanner Plummer, y'all, I watch the Showgram on my TV and on the Xbox. Really?
Okay, how does is he? I have an Xbox and I play it.
It has an internet browser.
Yeah, I know, but my question is on the Xbox because it's Microsoft. Do you get like a full suite of apps on Xbox too? Like I was totally unaware of this, or is it just in the internet browser?
I know that's an interesting question. Somebody who watches on Xbox will let us know.
Yeah.
Ty Duke, I'm outdated on my TV, so that is why I needed Apple TV. Get that. It doesn't work for everyone. There you go.
Yeah.
It does not. But that's my point.
Yeah, that's the issue.
That's my point. You know, anyway. Watching on my phone and sometimes my iPad, Gary said. Brady Cook, and only certain shows on certain platforms. So you basically have to choose one streaming service that over the best package, and I think YouTube is the best so far in what it offers. But I'm telling you, Brady, for that one service, my opinion is it's Amazon Prime Video. Because I get every streaming service, every TV show. They subscribe you right through that app, or you can buy it just for that one show through the Amazon Prime Video app. I've done that for multiple shows
I
through
guess
Amazon
it
Prime.
depends what you prioritize because Amazon Prime Video doesn't offer you ESPN. They don't offer you
doesn't.
like regular daytime TV. They offer you
that's true.
premium, high-level episodic shows that are excellent. There's no
great
doubt.
movies.
And great movies. And obviously NFL now and maybe not Pac-12 football. But
We'll see.
but that's the problem. See, that's what I mean though. Like there's not like I feel like if YouTube TV were to ever add like shows that like if YouTube TV ever gave you the ability to watch shows like you can on Netflix or on Amazon, the game's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
It's over.
But they don't. And they haven't.
It's over. Saul Goodman says, hate multiple accounts. Dang headache it is. Kurt Peters says, Pack on Google TV would have been amazing.
That's
and
what I'm saying, dude.
If you watch the Larry Scott interview that's on our channel, he talks openly about it.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly frustrating. Tanner, if the Monty Show was only a gas station TV, would y'all watch it? Yeah, for like 35 seconds while you fill up. DirecTV is DOA rip, LOL. Well,
not yet, dude. Not yet.
and I think they're trying to get the stream as well.
I will say this. If the Utah Jazz TV deal is accessible on YouTube TV, I won't be a DirecTV customer.
But
No need for
I'll
it.
tell you, as somebody who regularly watches stuff on my phone through the DirecTV app, it's not difficult to use at all. Sling TV is Dish. Yes, I believe that's correct. Ron Nolan, what did you say? Television is a really big deal now. Holy hell, when did that happen? Said the radio. Wow. But again, I think one of the reasons we just talked to a guy about a radio show today.
Yes.
We get asked, I'm not going to say, every day.
Weekly.
I would say weekly is
Weekly.
accurate. Hey, you guys, hey, we have this little thing going on. Have you thought about, hey, we're going to add this morning show here. Why don't you guys? We get asked that all the time. And the question we ask the radio people offering us jobs is, what's the value proposition for us? What's the value proposition? Think about that question. We work for ourselves. We do, again, we're pushing 500,000 views a month. You're never getting that many people to listen to a radio show. So what's the value proposition for me to be on the radio instead of on YouTube? Because the radio doesn't want you to do the radio and YouTube.
Yeah.
They want to YouTube your radio. And that's just that's not the way people listen anymore. That's not the way people listen. And if you're on the radio in Salt Lake City, nobody across the country is listening to you.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I can tell you, Salt Lake City, by far, the state of Utah is our number one. But Phoenix, Dallas, Los Angeles, Chicago, and I mean, you know this more than I do, but Chicago, like, our show truly is national. It is Salt Lake City, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, like Denver's up there, New York, like New York City listens to our show all the time. It's crazy. Phoenix, all the time. Chicago, all the time. Las Vegas. Lubbock, Texas. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
You're on the Monty Show. Like, if you're on a ESPN 700 in Salt Lake City, you're not getting that.
You're not getting
And for
St.
us,
George.
Exactly. The melting pot in the community that's... Anyway, that's the cool part about this show is Utah fan and BYU fan and Texas Tech fan and USC fan and, Big 12 ain't on. Like, that's the beauty of the
Conference.
show, right? Exactly. Xbox Pass is bomb, boss.
Yeah, the Game Pass is great. I'm familiar with the Game Pass. Basically, the Game Pass is $10 a month, and you can download as many games as you like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
Landon McCurdy. I use Xbox for everything. Hulu, YouTube, Paramount TV, et cetera, et cetera. Wow, that's awesome. Connor Johnson. Hey, Monty. Y'all trying to do a host-for-host scenario? Come to Corvallis September 29th for a return trip to Salt Lake City next fall. Play some golf, too. Don't say we won't. Don't say we won't. Don't threaten me. Don't you threaten.
Yeah, who do you think you are, dude?
I would do something
Sorry
like
if
that.
you're offended by that.
That'd be fun. Saul, Better Call Saul says, I had stock in Blockbuster. Not good. Better call your
Damn.
stock guy, Saul.
Damn.
Yes, I have a wife and kids, Michael Peck says.
Yeah, see, so
that's the
that's
tough
why you
part.
have. That's probably why you have so many. That's why I was asking because, like, if you have a family, that kind of makes
You
more
have so
sense,
many. I
dude.
hoff your wife and kids have jobs.
Yeah, dude,
Geoff
seriously.
says, stoked to be alive and stoked to be here with you guys. Geoff had a pretty serious accident today, you guys, so make sure that you
Yeah.
Arlington Bears, Drum Lean Reese. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay. Shout him out.
I'm telling
right?
you, dude, Team Reese is strong in this chat, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is, though? When we're talking about all these streaming and stuff, the Tucker Carlson argument on the show yesterday.
Dude, that pissed so many people off.
Right, but Tucker Carlson has that much pull. He's
Yeah.
a guy on TV.
Yeah.
No matter what you stream, if you're a Tucker Carlson fan, you're going to know
Yeah.
how to find Tucker Carlson, right? That's my point about entertainment. And, you know, Don Lemon, if you're a Don Lemon fan, which I didn't know that existed, but there's a ton of people who are pissed Don Lemon got fired at CNN. And oddly enough, those two guys hate each other. Anybody notice that Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson hired the same attorney? You're going to wind up suing that ass. But the point is, that's the pull that entertainment has.
Yes.
That's the gravitas. I just think there's no perfect world scenario.
Not yet.
You know, and yeah, I think you need it. I think you absolutely, and especially here in Utah, this Utah Jazz deal is, and for those of you outside of Utah, the Utah Jazz don't have a TV deal right now, mainly because AT&T Sportsnet is going out of business, and Ryan Smith knows he needs a better TV deal. We have no idea here in the great state of Utah where we will watch Jazz basketball next year, and on what. Because if you're the Utah Jazz, it better be on every screen in somebody's house. Phone screen, computer screen, tablet screen, TV screen. Like, you better have your own channel.
Yeah.
And if I were the Utah Jazz, I would build an app and I would have all my own entertainment. I would have essentially my own digital channel. I would not have a regular TV channel. And please, God, put all your games on KSL so that I can hear them. Please. And David Locke, please give the time and score more often. Thank you. Landon McCurney. Yeah, thank you. Forgot Amazon. I spend way too much. Yeah, well, but seriously.
The beauty of Amazon, you forget you're even paying for it.
But what did Mrs. Monty say a couple of months ago? I am dropping Netflix.
Only to pick it back up.
We picked it back up, and I don't remember why we picked it back up. There was a certain
Probably a show.
There was a show. But Paramount Plus now, it's... Now, granted, as an Amex customer, and I have an Amex Platinum card, they give me a bunch of stuff for free. As long as if I charge it to my Amex Platinum card, they'll reimburse me that amount in a statement credit. So like Paramount Plus is free for us. Tanner says the next movie I'm planning on seeing in theaters is the new Indiana Jones that comes out in June. Yeah, I'm excited to see that too, Tanner. I'm looking forward to that. I watch on my Shop TV and chat on the phone.
There you
awesome,
go.
Renee. Appreciate that. Ryan Fair, Verizon Wireless gives free Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for free. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Jake's a Verizon customer.
Yeah.
Mark Klee said, just read Udoka is hired in Houston. Big contender in the West? I don't think so. Ime Udoka is an interesting... It's an interesting
is
thing.
he going to stop having inappropriate relationships?
I would hope so. I would hope that's... I think Houston has a lot of rebuilding to do.
And by the way, are they going to let him make decisions, or is he just coaching the talent they give him? I mean, you know.
Yeah, NBA coming up in 5 minutes on the Monty program.
Hey, Monty.
Showroom. Stream with confidence. See your urologist. Exactly
Wow.
right. Wow. Plenty of toast for all the butter. Any updates on a potential new studio? Not yet.
Process is working.
Not yet. Greg Hawkins, yeah, I stream Apple TV and YouTube on my Xbox all the time.
I'm going to have to look into that.
We're going to have to
dude.
check that out.
I got to check that out now. I need to see that.
Fair says apps on Xbox, Jake. Xbox has all the apps, Jake.
So I wonder, Xbox did that so you don't have to have a smart TV then, I'm guessing, right? So then you could just...
Oh,
You see what I mean? So
well,
like
no,
you
they did that to make more money.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Microsoft is an ATM machine, essentially, right?
But I'm just saying, like, that would give
brilliant.
you the ability not to have a smart TV because you're just sending the feed, obviously, to your TV.
Brandon Butler, a long-suffering Chicago Bears fan such as myself and there is a full suite on Xbox. They have pretty much every major streaming service. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Adrian Street. Hello, Adrian. I have Sports Surge. That's
Never
the only
heard
way
of
I
it.
can watch Jazz games. What is Sports Surge?
It's internal.
Like, there's another one. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. That's crazy. Ruff's official. ESPN announced thousands of layoffs. Okay.
Why? We talked about it yesterday, my guy.
Yeah.
No, you're trying to die on that hill. We already went in.
ESPN's not going out of business, and they're not doing layoffs because Again, they do, what is it,
$778 million a month before an advertiser spends a single dollar with them. They're not laying off because the company's going down. They're laying off to dial in the profit percentage.
for Disney.
Yeah, for Disney. Not even for
Kurt
ESPN.
Peters. And Ruffs, if you want to explain what you mean by that, please do. Streaming will finally take over linear when apps can consolidate all streaming apps into one dashboard. Thank you, God.
Well, and I also
that would be
think,
amazing.
though, I mean, I agree with that, but I also think that it's not going to be that easy, Kurt. I think it's going to be part of it is folks like Cosse at Washington, you know, and folks in power embracing streaming, because until they embrace it, you can have a Lambo worth of a streaming service and it's not going to matter because nobody cares.
I totally agree. Arlington Bears would like to update his pecking order. Drums bidet, Reese. Tell you what, you get that colonoscopy, man, you got to get a bidet. I'm close to becoming. I'm close to joining Team Bidet.
Are you fully past the colonoscopy experience yet?
I think I'm getting there. I had some residual discomfort.
It's internal.
I think that's the
Hugh Janus.
I think that's the
Bro.
way to say that. I had some residual discomfort.
dude.
Today I feel much better.
Yeah.
Today I feel much better. But see, Chris Karn's been on the bidet bandwagon, and by Greg Hawkins as well. I think I'm ready to go because Mrs. Monty's ready to go. Funky Town, Fort Worth, Aledo in the hizzy. What's up,
Okay.
Fort Worth?
What up?
Good to see you.
What up?
Jeff Watson, how can CU even run plays? No one will ever know the playbook. Well, that's part of it.
Yeah. You joke, but that's part of it.
Yeah. Robert Moffat says, we are a Monty melting pot, and I love it. I mean,
Oh, is that a token new term? Monty's melting pot?
could be. Because we truly have gone from, hey, you're this juggernaut show in Utah to, again, Florida. A ton of listeners in Florida, Texas, California, Chicago,
New York,
Phoenix, Dallas, like Boise, Phoenix, perfect example. Denver's one of our emerging markets. You know, why can't you broadcast on radio and stream? Because the value proposition's not there for us.
Yeah, I mean the essence of it is that like for us on our side of it, we don't get value out of the radio.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
J.K. Marshall, anyone use wet wipes? Anyone?
Oh, dude.
No, the question is who still uses toilet paper?
Yeah, and can you get the nomenclature right? It's not wet wipes.
It's moist, flushable
Thank
towelette.
Thank you. And no, I don't just use one, okay?
But one per flush.
Damn.
You always bust my balls because I flush like 10 times. When you're putting out redwoods, you know. But you can only flush one moist, flushable towelette.
Yeah, trust me, I put that to the test and it works fine with two.
Dude, you're going to back up your plumbing. You're going to regret that. See, you kids these days. The only thing that you get right on a regular basis is the marinara meatball.
At Papa Murphy's, we do more than just pizza. We do meatballs and marinara.
Papa Murphy's, that's meatballs?
Oh, I think you mean I do the meatballs and marinara?
And how do you do it, Dad?
How do I do it? How do I do it?
Oh, well, we do it with savory ground beef
Covered in tangy marinara. That's how, honey.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza.
And don't forget the meatballs.
Order now at papamurphys.com.